What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to episode 46 of the Maple-Baum podcast. Marc, how the fuck are you doing, man?
We're live from LA right now. We're Hollywood. And guess what? Your boy pulled up and he got a huge victory. So guess what? He's having a victory beer right now.
Yeah.
That's right. Jordan Quattlebaum got a huge victory, a roast battle victory at the goddamn Comedy Store.
I don't like beer.
And he's going to enjoy Sapporo beer right now. And his podcast starts right goddamn now.
Roll the intro. What's going on, guys? As you can tell, I am not a big beer fan.
So we're going to do a live beer review too. All right, Jordan, how do you feel about Sapporo premium beer?
Honestly, not that... Okay, so a lot of... I don't like the taste of beer.
Yeah.
But they actually aren't that bad.
Okay.
To be honest. Well, you'd probably be ashamed. I drink just like fruity. I like red beer, the apple.
Let's not damper tonight by you discussing your horrible taste and alcoholic beverages.
I told you, horrible taste.
So you're not a fan of Sapporo beer?
As a beer, as in someone who doesn't like beer,
yeah,
I think it has a better, richer taste compared to like a Bud Light.
Well, all I can know is, how was the taste in your mouth after the sweet victory in the belly room at the goddamn Comedy Store in LA?
Honestly, dude, it was really fucking awesome. I'm really honored that Jamar and Colin bestowed this opportunity onto me.
Hey, that is true. They give it up. Huge thanks to Colin Casados and Jamar Pitts, because they did hook this up for you.
Yeah, literally months ago, we were at, I believe we were at Manuel Martin's show in Manteca, I believe in like March.
Yeah.
I was on the show, me and Colin were on it, and then you came by to support, and it all just happened. He goes, "Hey man, you want to do the roast?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, I do." And then it all just clicked and landed into place.
Yeah.
And here we are now, dude. Honestly, I'm really, really shocked.
Let's get to that. So, you're stunned, you won.
Yes.
You're surprised, you won.
I'm not like, how do I say this? I'm not like, oh my God, like, you don't deserve this. I didn't think I was doing it. I had in my head, I was like, oh, there's a good chance you can win. You're a good joke writer and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just Jamar, and I still think this. Jamar's a fucking beast.
He is.
He, fantastic roaster, joke writer, everything. So it was very in my head, because I was like, oh fuck, like I'm going against this. But in my head, I was like, you know what? Even if you lose, you're going against a fucking beast. Yes. So it's like, everyone's like, well, yeah, he was a fucking beast. So it's an honor that I was able to win and pull out the W, because maybe that means I'm kind of a beast.
Yes.
I still can't say it, because I just don't have... I don't have confidence.
No. It's not confidence. You're a humble person. You're not a showboater or a flashy, look at me, la-di-da kind of person. You're humble. So you always believe in yourself, which you do, and admit that you believe in yourself.
I try.
Okay.
I try. Like, literally, that's the truthful. Sometimes I'm just like, you can't do it. There were some moments where I was just like, God, if this doesn't work, I don't even know. I'm kidding.
Here's the deal, though. You're always the most well-prepared person I see do comedy.
Thank you. And also, I think it's mostly because of my anxiety. Like, dead ass. It's just like, my brain was like... Did you even notice that I had notes in my hand on stage?
I did not know that. I didn't see that. What a sleight of hand that was. Nobody knew.
Not the whole time.
Okay.
I had it because...
you had the jokes written on your hand?
No. I cuffed... Actually, I just... Look, see it right here?
Let me see.
I had them like this.
Cuffed them in your hand.
And it was cuffed like this.
Oh my God.
A little bit better.
The sleight of hand.
I only did that to start out because the silver... And then, lucky enough, that was the only joke that I kind of stumbled on.
Yes.
Because that was the only joke I didn't have in my head, was the spoon joke. By the way, pretty sure this is I'll release it to YouTube whenever I get the footage. So I don't want to spoil it.
Can I describe the atmosphere at the belly room?
Go for it.
in at the Comedy Store for this roast battle event.
Yes.
It was ruckus.
It was insane.
It was high octane energy all throughout. It was not letting up.
True.
So, I mean, the first few judges got the crowd warmed up perfectly, and that's how you warm up crowds. Warming up crowds is in my opinion, an art.
True.
No crowd is ready.
True.
No crowd is ever like, right, hey, they're laughing all the time. Warming up crowds means getting them going so they're comfortable. It's like hanging out with friends. You know? When you hang out with a friend for the first, 15 minutes, it's kind of fucking awkward, actually.
Yeah.
So they warmed up perfectly, but the first few battles were relentless.
Yeah. Dude, by the way, congratulations, Colin, for fucking pulling off his W, too. I wasn't surprised.
I wasn't surprised.
Dude, again, another fucking beast. Like, them two guys, I hope they listen to this. They don't know how much, I look up to them.
Yeah.
Like, they're fucking amazing comics.
Yeah.
They're both, just the most hardest working, great joke writing. That's why I was just so honored that they even, invited me onto this. Because I was like, holy crap.
Roast battle joke writing it's got to be concise, it's got to be to the point, it's got to be harsh, and it's got to hit hard at the end, and it can't be too wordy. So you got to really cut out all that bullshit, but it's got to hit. It's got to land with a thud.
That was my fear. Is I had the cancer joke.
Yeah.
Again, you guys probably don't know what I'm talking. This is I had a joke that me and Marc both knew. I was like, this is gonna be the heavy hitter, and that fucking takes me over the edge.
Yep.
Which it did.
I knew that one when you told me that one. I was like, I don't know if we can say what we won't.
I guess we can. Fuck it.
Okay. All right.
Honest. So I basically have a joke. As you guys know, cancer survivor. So everybody likes to make fun of my cancer. So I always, in every roast I do, come up with a different kind of a joke to clap back for the cancer, because it's like an easy target. So why not clap back? And Jamar did it, so I did mine, and then
he flipped it. So he was
I was gonna close with it, but then he made it a second joke,
and you're
I made it my second joke.
So you made it your second joke. So it was your full joke, but it also seemed like a hell of a clapback comeback. So he served you up something, and then you slapped it out of his face, and it slapped it out of his hands into his face, basically.
Yeah, which that's why I always write. You won't believe how many rebuttals I write just in circumstances. I'm like, okay, he might make fun of me for looking like a school shooter. And I don't remember, did I make a rebuttal because I think he not made fun, but he kind of made fun of my fiance. Uh-huh. So I think I wrote a joke. I think I said something back about that. I don't, literally, it was all, when you're up there and shit and you're having this adrenaline, it's so much
I can't describe the energy of the event because it was people jumping up and down.
Yeah.
It was hard. Enjoy that beer. No, you're enjoying that beer, damn it.
I'm trying.
Don't make a face.
It's hard.
Enjoy it. You're going to have another one.
No.
Yeah, you are.
I can't.
Okay.
I can't.
Come on. Just chug it. Come on. Shotgun it. You're going to shotgun the second one.
I already have a headache.
That will temporarily make your headache better, and then the next day make it worse.
Mm.
I got Advil. I got ibuprofen.
I'm good.
All right.
So I was telling Marc, I've been having like an asthma thing because I have fucking lung problems. Ugh, sorry, I was backing up. I have lung problems. So then and then with the adrenaline shit and everything happening, and we were in a small room.
Yeah.
I was just like so fucking like winded.
Well, here I'll set it up. It was a very tight space in the belly room. The belly room is very small. It looks very quaint.
Yeah.
It's one way to put it. It doesn't look like, because we accidentally went to the main room to watch a show over there.
Yeah.
And that place is immaculate looking.
Huge.
Beautiful stage, amazing lighting, beautiful curtain, and all-star comedy people.
Yeah, like I got to meet a lot of all-star guys too, which was fucking awesome.
But we went in there and it was Eliza, I can't pronounce her last name.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Yeah, you know who we're talking about.
Very fucking funny. I love her.
And then it was another girl, and they were great, but you guys left and I got to watch Eric Griffin,
I'm so mad that I didn't get
And
to see
that guy killed with hard material.
I love that guy. I watch his podcast and everything. He's great.
And
the only reason why I missed it was because I had to be by the signups for the roast. Like they're like, you got to make sure that you check in with her.
Yes.
So I was like, I didn't want to take a chance.
Yes. So I got to watch those thanks to the wonderful, the beautiful Saul Trujillo, which helped us out.
Thank you. Yeah, Saul was fucking amazing.
Oh, as you know, he's a 209 Modesto comic.
Yeah.
Oh, Stockton, excuse me. How dare I? Yeah. Stockton comic, how dare I?
Yes, sir.
And then he took his talents and went to L.A. and he's thriving, and he's an angel of a person. I love seeing him every time. But anyway, you had to do your thing. So then we go in there, the belly room, very small room, but it's filled to the brim, packed with people, all right? The energy's high, and people are crushing left and right. It's great roast battle after great roast battle.
Yeah.
And then a few known people walk in as well.
Yeah, we had fucking Bobby Lee, Jeff Ross, and then we had a bunch of other guys from the comedy, the roast battle TV show.
Yeah.
Brian Moses, of course, is the main, the guy that was the referee, basically.
Yes.
He's always in every single one. Jeff Ross, it's his show, but I know sometimes he's like on the road, and like that's why I was really fucking hyped that he was there. I was like, oh fuck yeah!
And his bald head was there. He was either stoned or had a few, but it was great seeing him. And he was
living
still
his best life.
He was still funny as all hell.
He destroyed my life when I was up there. He literally was like, fucking, what Comic-Con did you just come from?
Yes.
Everyone's like, you emo, like everyone just
every single judge went after you.
Yeah, like they didn't really have too much to say about Jamar. They were just like, you look like this, you look racist, and I'm like, yeah, but hey, I won. At least I can take it.
You can take it. Now,
I thought it was fucking hilarious. I love it when people fucking go ham.
So before you went on, you said you had a panic attack.
I don't know if panic attack's the right word, but yeah. It was so by the way, it is literally almost 2 a.m. Me and Marc have been up since 6, and we drove straight to LA with lack of sleep, everything like that. In this room, I already deal with anxiety. I don't really get anxiety attacks anymore when I perform on stage.
Yeah.
But this was the first time in a long time where it was a
lot on the line.
So there was a lot on the line. Jeff Ross, Bobby Lee, I just got done talking to Bobby Lee. Jeff Ross walked in, and then I had a Red Bull, and then fucking in a small room with a bunch of people.
How was your interaction with Bobby Lee, by the way?
Fucking dude, that was the most sweetest, funniest dude. The first thing I see, so like, I have this thing I'm trying to do. You got to be professional, you know. And I love Bobby Lee and fucking Jeff Ross and all of them, but I don't want to be like, excuse me, hey, can I get a photo? And
I didn't know what to say to fucking Jeff Ross.
So what I did, I have this rule.
Very quickly, this is how I go up to Jeff Ross. I go, hey, Bob Ross. I mean, John Ross. I mean, Jeff Ross.
Yeah.
I went through the Rolodexes with Rosses before I said hello to him. I'm not good with talking to slips.
My first interaction ever with Bobby was he pulled up in his car, and he was just looking at us. I think he was like, who the fuck are these people?
Sure.
But then he was just hanging like outside, whatever, yada, yada, yada. And then I have this rule where I'm like, I'm not going to walk up to them and bother them unless it's like necessary. Like, if, for example, if Jeff Ross is just, like, drinking something, I'm not going to be like, excuse me, hey, I just want to say, I like your stuff, can I get a photo? Like,
I have the same thing. I don't know what to say. I mean, I got to briefly just go to Eric Griffin and go, that was fucking great, and shook his hand.
That's what I meant. So, I was walking, because they're like, hey, Jordan, we need to have you sign in. I was walking to go sign in, and he was in my path. So I was like, this isn't like me being like, bah. I just said, hey man, I shook his hand. I was like, I fucking love you. And he just grabs my hand and he goes, I love you too. And then he wouldn't let go of my hand.
That's beautiful.
And I was like, I fucking love this guy. I was like, dude, you're awesome. And then he just smiled, and then that was it.
Yeah.
And then I go into the green room, and I'm just like chilling with the other comics. And then all of a sudden he comes in again. And then he's like, oh, like he was just really, really nice. Like, oh, you're on tonight. Oh, that's cool. Blah blah blah. I'll watch. And he literally, like, you saw him. He was like watching, like, that's what I think is so fucking cool. Is like these guys are so big, and he's like, "What? There's a show?" And he sat. You saw? Did you see?
Yes, yeah. He was
right
sitting,
next to you. He was just sitting there
he was
watching
sitting
the whole...
by the steps over there.
And yeah, it was really. I don't know what was up with me. By the way, I fell twice at Comedy Store.
You were pulling a Kiefer Forsythe throughout the night. You were fucking falling all over the place.
And the main room thing was bullshit. That was bullshit.
No. That was on you.
You could not see that dark step.
No, well, that was on you.
That was...
I didn't do it.
Okay. Anyways, that one I'm like, okay, like, whatever. But when I got off the stage, I bumped into a dude. That was just stupid. I walked into a dude's table and he spilt his beer, and then it was just a funny interaction with Bobby.
It was a very tight room.
Bobby's like, "What the fuck, man? Why'd you spill that dude's beer for?" And he's like, "You think you could just win and do whatever you want?" Like, he was really funny, like just making jokes. And then I talked to Jeff Ross, and Jeff was like, "You have potential. Good job, buddy. You fucking great jokes.
Yeah.
Keep going." And I'm like, love this guy. It was just, it's so fucking trippy, just being like, you're a real person.
Did we talk about the black mass joke?
We can.
Can we say it?
I guess.
Okay.
Basically, I have a joke.
Well, let's set it up. He made a joke at your expense of your cancer.
I don't remember it exactly.
I don't remember exactly, but it worked and it got a good laugh. You thought to clap back and do that joke. Now, what was the joke itself, the black mass one? If you can explain to the people.
It's funny that you mentioned cancer, because me and Jamar's ex-girlfriend actually have a lot in common. I'm a cancer survivor, and she also had a black mass she didn't want inside of her.
So that, I mean, obviously with more enthusiasm. We're just doing a podcast right now.
You guys got to go watch the video.
Imagine with way more energy. It killed. It crushed in the room, is what I'm saying.
By the way, we gotta forgive us if we're also gonna whisper. I forget we're in a hotel.
I'm getting kind of loud. I'm kind of loud because I'm excited. I mean, look, I'm excited for you, and you know,
thanks, man.
I'm excited for you, and also, man.
By the way, we'll go back to the Comedy Store. This motherfucker got up at the Improv and fucking did great. You did awesome.
Oh, jeez. Yes, it was an adrenaline rush thing. It was an open mic. It wasn't a big show.
But it's awesome for us out of towners.
It's one of the bigger venues in fucking LA, and yeah, it was a lottery system. It was a filled room with crazy ass comics, and very quickly it was fun. I wish I closed on a better joke, but whatever. I thought I did very well. I thought I got some really good ass laughs. God bless my I look like my dad fucked my mom joke. Everyone loves that fucking thing.
Well, what's great, and I've been telling you to do this too. What's really funny that you do is you've been holding, like you're like, I look like my dad fucked my mom, and then you sit there with that smile and you're still pointing at your face for like 20 seconds.
Yeah,
and it makes it funnier.
Yes, because
I hold it's like you're like, huh?
It's such a stupid, brain dead joke. I've been embracing the weird as of late.
You got it. Like me, I my favorite thing was they're like, he's from Stockton, give it up for Jordan, and then I walked up and they're smiling, and all of them were like, they laugh. Everyone was. Did you see that? They were laughing because of how I looked.
It really is. It really is.
I love it.
Yeah, it really is. When someone says that happened to me a couple weeks ago or a few weeks ago, where Carlos Rodriguez introduced me, and I'm not really from Stockton, from Lodi, but he introduced me as this guy comes from Stockton, go from Marc Maple, and I walk up and I immediately said, yeah. Guy said I'm from Stockton, and out comes a lame-ass looking white guy. So, yeah, we got to embrace the fact that we don't look like we're from Stockton, but I'm not really from there.
I liked what Brian Moses said, because I have that joke, because he's like, why are you roasting Jamar? And I just made up a dumb thing where I was like, oh, it's because he sold me a fake Rolex in the parking lot of Walmart. And he goes, hey, man, that got you street cred. That's what he said. I was like, that is like, these guys... We were talking.
One of the roast battle judges said this. He says every single time Jamar called you the N-word, you got taller and taller and taller, and you're like, yeah.
But he didn't really say the N-word at all.
Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Sorry, I don't pay attention.
I was paying attention.
I didn't keep account of.
Very quickly about my thing, it was an adrenaline rush.
Oh shit! I wanted to try to get merch at comedy. It's okay.
It's fine.
Let's go back.
It was an adrenaline rush for me to do the Improv. It was a fun time. Hopefully, I get back to be there tomorrow. But very quickly at the end of my set, I didn't realize this afterwards. I was like, what the fuck song are they playing for me to get off stage? They played fucking Beakman's World.
Oh yeah, you were telling me that. I was like, well.
And I was like, why are they? And I looked at the picture. I was like, oh, you're right. I kind of look like that motherfucker right now.
Well, it made me uncomfortable. Did you hear that they were playing the Kids Bop version of Old Town Road for like half the comics?
What the fuck?
You didn't know there was a Kids Bop version of Old Town Road. They take my horse to the old town.
No.
And it's a song about basically sex, isn't it?
Right
to the camp.
Yeah.
Got the horse. Anyways,
fun time. Regardless, fun time for me. But that's a nice little deal. You, though, the story's about you tonight, so...
Well, I just wanted to say it really meant a lot because we won't get into further details, but me and Marc, one of the sole purposes of this trip was tonight and tomorrow night, which we were supposed to do round 2 of the Maple-Baum roast. And it got fucking canceled.
Got canceled!
Right in front of, right after this roast.
Got canceled, so me, Molly McGee, a few others.
Colin, Bilal.
Bilal lives here, so it's not too bad, but it got canceled, and, that's show business for you, folks.
Yeah.
And, I wrote better jokes this time. I know they're better. And I'm just going to have to save them. And
so you guys, I'm so sorry that we kind of hyped it. I was really looking forward to editing it on the way home and everything.
I was looking forward to it.
But
I can say this.
It's just going to hype it up more.
I can say this. I was really looking forward to it. It was going to be fun to do it at an LA comedy club. And looks like it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And that's, my name is Mud, folks. That's all I got to say. Then that's just kind of how it sometimes goes. But we'll see. It stinks that it got canceled out. And I still got, I can always, I got those jokes and I can write some better ones. And a lot of people came down here with to travel. And we're in a hotel right now, Anyway, that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, a lot of bullshit, but anyways, we'll look towards the successes of this trip.
Look, here's how it is. It's a big victory lap for you. Tomorrow is a big, giant victory lap for you because you're going to be on a good time high off of that. You got to perform at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
And you got to crush it at the Comedy Store.
True. I really, really wanted it.
And here's the deal. I'm going to reveal it right now. I didn't fucking think you're going to win at all.
Wow. To be honest, me either.
No. I didn't think you're going to win. Here's what I was doubting. Your first joke I was really doubting. Because, the cracks on the spoons, I was like, I don't know, sure, I guess. But you're like, should I write crack on the spoon? I'm like, I don't know if you can. So when everybody was going hard, I kept thinking to myself, that's the thing, though. You want to get the crowd on your side.
Yeah.
So sometimes we're used to performing. We'll just say it how it is. Roast battles are different. You have to go hard.
Yeah.
You have to kill the guy.
Yeah.
Or woman. But then, we're used to performing fucking all these shows and shit in Sacramento where it's like, well, you lost the crowd because he said the word gay.
And then roast battles is like, haha, you called him gay.
You called him everything. So it's like inverted comedy for us.
Yeah.
We're taught, don't do this, don't say that, you're going too hard, don't do that. Oh, now you just seem awful. Yeah, but obviously with roast battles, the great thing with them is you're trying to write the most clever, smartest, meanest joke.
Well,
lands hard.
I wanted to make a joke kind of where you had to think about a little bit. And so I do admit that probably was my weakest joke.
Yes.
Out of the three. that's why I kind of felt like maybe I should have put that in the middle, but I'm kind of glad. I mean, I'm glad it worked. I think what happened was instead of telling my jokes 1, 2, 3, I told it 1, 3, 2.
You had to do as I like to say, if you metal fans know, you had to pull a Meshuggah.
Yeah.
I know you don't know what that means, but whatever.
I somewhat know.
Meshuggah doesn't do songs like every other rock band does, where they do chorus in song.
Yeah.
Meshuggah does chorus in song, build up. They change up their fucking...
I just went by, like, ear because I was like, I gotta make sure that...
And that's the thing with comedy. You can't just always play it totally by script.
But, yeah, like, that's the thing, too. Like I told you, like, I had this in my hand. I didn't even... Like, after I said the first joke, I just got rid of it.
He cuffed it.
I just needed to... That spoon joke. I was like...
That spoon joke was freaking you out, and...
It's just... I kept... Because when I would, like, practice it, I kept on, like, saying, like... I don't know why I kept saying holes in it. And I'm like, that's not what. Why you keep saying fucking cracks? It has cracks in it.
I was getting ready for you for the roast battle for tomorrow, but that's canceled. But I was going over jokes where I had to change up, flip 2 words, and it would make it better. And I was going over it because I kept fucking flipping up the fucking words. And I was just going over it and over it. I was trying to get it down. I think I mostly did well for not now, but it was one of those things where you try to practice this stuff, but then you got to perform it. You know, I think that's been a thing with my roast battle scripts in the past, where I'm trying to play a character, and I figure now, no, just have fun with it and just deliver it like you're just trying to make barbs at the guy. I've been trying to like perform like I'm a fucking wrestling character, and I'm not gonna. Well, who knows? Who knows what the fuck I'm going to do with the next one, if there ever is one. But we'll see. But with you, you had to do the change-up. You had to make the flip. The flip was the one.
Yeah.
So
I think that was the right move. And I had a lot of ad-lib shit that I can't remember it.
Yeah.
But I remember he would say that. I'm like, well, this. And then it worked. I was like, oh, it worked.
Yeah.
And then... what do you think of my titties? I don't know why I do one thing that's completely... You know, I did that dance for you.
Also, here's what you did. Okay, that sold one of the jokes. I think this was after the second one. You did the fucking mic flip.
I did. I felt like...
You did a fucking city slicker goddamn mic flip.
I honestly felt so fucking... I felt so cool.
It looked fucking slick.
Okay. I'm glad.
Maybe that might have been it.
You think they looked at me like, he's so cool?
I think what happened was and like the first joke, it was what it was, right?
And I agree. I think my first joke was the weakest joke.
Yes, and you had a little stumble there when saying it too. But when you deliver the second one and it fucking punched, and then you did the goddamn fucking mic flip, it was like, all right, now this is some Shawn Michaels shit right here.
Honestly, I don't. I don't know why. I don't know if you've ever noticed. I flip the mic a lot. Like when I get off stages.
You do it. I don't see the mic flip a lot.
I have a lot of it. If you watch my, I do it a lot with wireless mics.
Okay.
Because it's easy to flip.
You flipped the one with the fucking cord on it.
I know. I've never done that. So if you see me at laughs, every time I get off stage, I flip it.
Yeah.
I do it every time. I don't know why. It's like a force of habit.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of rock bands that I see and they do it. I think it's so cool. So I got bored and
have you ever dropped it?
No. Don't jinx me now.
Okay.
Anyways, I've never. My buddy, shout out to Dylan. My buddy Dylan came to a show once and he caught I did a double flip once. It was like, and I caught it in hand. And I wasn't on video. Like I didn't think I was on video. He got it of me getting like they're like Jordan.
Do you think you'd be a good gunslinger?
To use it on myself.
No. Okay. Fuck the rematch. You want to do like a duel instead, where we just fucking.
I think you'd beat me. Okay. In an old fashioned fist fight.
No, we're gonna do a duel.
I think you'd beat me.
Where we get the gun out, we have it on our holsters, and we fucking grab it, and we shoot each other. I fucked it up every time in fucking Red Dead Redemption.
I haven't played Red Dead. I want to play the second one. I never played the second one.
Was it only in Red Dead Revolver they had the fucking gun duels at? I forget.
I don't remember. Anyways, I never really shot too many guns, to be honest. My dad had a revolver once, and I shot it out the ground. And I had a bunch of BB guns.
Well,
I mostly played with tomahawks and knives growing up. My grandpa was like a big knife thrower.
yeah.
So I just fucking...
So you do have some handling of weapons use where you got to be careful, but you got to be slick with
mostly BB gun. I think the microphone flip thing was just because I seen like band members, like singers do it. I'm like, that's sick. And then I just got bored.
Because nobody else does it.
Well, I don't know.
I
just feel like it makes you
name me one comic that does it.
No one.
I can't even name a fucking famous comic that fucking does it.
You know what I think is badass? Even though I couldn't do it because, you know, we're poor.
Yeah.
I fucking love it when comics at the end of their set drop. Like, in their special, drop.
I don't... Well, okay. You know what? Yeah,
I like it.
Don't. No, it's outdated. That's terrible. I hate it. I hate it with all my heart.
I liked one that Dave Chappelle did. Instead of just dropping it, he just fucking threw it.
Well, that's it.
He goes, good night, and he just fucking threw
They're able to...
And I'm like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
I just want to drop
the mic drop is... No, why'd you name something that's outdated and terrible? Right? No. The mic flip currently is better than the goddamn...
I feel like it's kind of... I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that's kind of my thing now. I should just keep doing it.
Don't do it all the time.
No, you only do it on a banger.
Yes. Like
a banger joke.
Okay.
Like, for example, I don't go do a bomb and go and flip the mic. I only
You look like a fucking asshole.
Yeah, I like...
So, when you know you hit a fucking real big home run, do it.
Yeah. That's why, like, with that laugh set, it was, like, a really good set. And I was like, damn, I feel like a fucking G.
Okay.
So I have that video somewhere.
Don't overuse it, you fucker.
You got it.
All right?
You got it.
All right.
I'm going to overuse it on purpose.
No,
Dude,
don't.
We're going to roast, and after every joke, I'm just going to...
Oh, yeah, I'm going to kick it out of your fucking hand.
Then it's connected to a wire. I'm just... Never going to go.
No, you're not going to be that slick.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Dude, you ever fucking... This is random. You ever, like, fucking... do like something falls or something and you catch it and you just are shocked by your reflex of catching it?
That happens, yeah.
I had that at work the other day. My fucking coworker's like, you want a Red Bull? I was like, sure. And she was like across the fucking store. Not across, but she was pretty far, like at least 7-8 feet away. She goes, heads up, and she threw it and I went, and I didn't look, I just caught it, and I was like, and she looked at me like crazy, and I was like, dude, I'm a fucking superhero.
Maybe you're a new dumbass Marvel character when it comes to that mic. You can actually use it to sling around and shit and attack people with. Yeah, you're Mike Man.
Mike Man?
Yeah.
I'm just Mike.
But then there's going to be a part of the movie where you start bombing for a month.
That would be my origin story.
Yeah, and then your powers are gone because you can't fucking use your mic all that time.
That'd be a great fucking film. I'd watch it.
All right, well, let's talk about Jamar Pitts. He had some good jokes in the beginning.
Great jokes.
But the last one, let's explain.
Oh yeah, they I think he tried doing an ad lib of a joke, and it just that probably was like the downfall.
Yeah.
Which again, like I think he was just trying to be like, how about this? And he's like,
It happens.
Retrospect, I'm kind of glad, like, because I was like, oh, if he gets one more, I wonder if I do, and they didn't. Honestly, I don't know if I had one more joke, which I told you, it was the microphone gel one.
I don't know that one.
I don't know if I really want to tell you. I don't think it was that good.
All right.
Basically, the joke was like, I'm going to butcher it because it's in my phone, so I can't read it. It was basically, Jamar actually discovered he wanted to be a stand-up comic when he was in jail, believe it or not, because his cellmate's dick felt like a microphone in his hands. So you see what I mean? It was So I was kind of like
almost there.
But those three I had were like the ones I had. So I was like, I want to end it there. I don't want to do another one.
Yeah.
Which honestly was good that I didn't. But he was like, can I do another one? And then he did that one. So I was like, okay, good. Can I stop? I don't want to do another one. I could have done it, but again, it would have killed the momentum of that hit. Yeah. Because I had the boom, boom, and then I would have had that one, and it's like, nah. Yeah. So I was glad that I left it where it was.
Right. Well, what else? Anyway, let's just say this, cap it off, the experience of meeting, seeing celebs
Yeah.
And then also you performing well at the world famous Comedy Store.
And you doing great at the world famous Improv.
I had a very fun set. I just wish my last joke. I forgot. I'm sure. Guys,
Hey, look at me with my first joke.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
happens.
My last joke didn't do what I wanted to
You know,
do.
you also called it. We were driving here, right? And then Mark's like, man, I haven't done a show since Friday. It's Tuesday now. And I was like, the Luna show that we both did? He's like, oh, yeah. And I was like, I haven't done a show since Friday either.
Yeah.
And we were both like, is this going to be a good thing or a bad thing? And I
yeah.
guess it kind of fucked with us a little bit.
Yeah. So, I mean, but...
I think we had to get the rest, like, okay.
Yeah. But I liked my time over at the Improv over there. It was a very jam-packed room with a lot of comics, and some other people watching too. But it was a lot of good. It was good energy over there. I felt like too. In my opinion, they were very.
Dude, yeah, I was like really bummed that I didn't get up. I was like, fuck, this is a great room. Like literally when you got up there, I was like, they're gonna love them, and your dad fucked my mom. Fucking
That one got the biggest.
The
one.
autism too. I felt like at first they're like what, and then once you said the second part, they fucking died.
Yes.
At first, because he has the whole autism joke, and it always has like the same reaction where you just be like, I'm partially autistic.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, what? And then you say, I'm pretty sure I got it. Right when you do that, it's like the.
Pretty sure I got it before. I don't want to say the joke. It's part of my act.
But it was. I always love seeing that one.
But yeah, it was fun performing in front of a bunch of weirdo LA comics. By the way, a lot of.
By the way, was that your set that they lit up the lights for you? Mark goes, but yeah, I'm autistic. Who here is autistic? And I'm the only one that went, yeah. And they turned up the lights.
Yes.
And everyone made fun of me.
Yes. They put like a goddamn angel light on you.
Yeah, that was really. I was like, I wish that was on video because I was the only one that went yes, and everyone just died because.
And they put a spotlight on you.
Yeah.
No, that's a fun room. I mean, if you're in the area, if you want to just do it, they have a lottery system where you got to stick around a little bit and that kind of shit. But even regardless, it's a fun.
I mean, you're out of there by 7.
You're out of there by 7, and. I mean, fuck, they got a lot of cool people performing there. A lot of them had a lot of good shit, so...
Yeah.
There wasn't really a whole lot of clunkers that we saw at that show, in my opinion.
No.
I don't think there was any, really.
I mean, there was that one girl that she said she hasn't performed in years, but it's like, give her some slack.
Yeah, she had, there's that. So, I mean... I thought it was overall a very fun experience in front of a different kind of crew and crowd of people.
It just feels...
I will say this, when you do LA comedy, it feels like the everything's heightened. The performances are heightened. The joke writing is heightened. There isn't just dead air. It seems like the crowds are kind of more with it. It's a very fun experience. It seems like... we did go into the two of the bigger fucking comedy goddamn clubs in the fucking,
but
state. So
doing this makes us, and this is why I'm really glad we have this podcast to like look, because who knows where we'll be when we're 10 years in, but to look back and be like, wow, look how far we've come and the moments we've had, like. Like Jeff Ross and shit, this is just every Tuesday night.
Yeah, this is every.
But to us, we're like, this is amazing.
Ooh, whoa, wow, yeah.
And it's moments like this that make me so fucking happy that I've found stand. Like I hate to be cheesy, but it's true.
We've come a long way since Poppy's Coffee. I know that's a reference. Nobody really knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
It's my first open mic that doesn't work out anymore.
No, it's not there anymore.
But dude, it was. Great. This trip has been awesome. I'm excited to see what we do tomorrow, even though our roast got canceled.
Yeah. That is a shame, but what are you gonna do? We're gonna explore LA. LA is a ugly. I won't say it. It's not a pretty looking place.
It's not.
But there's a lot of hustling and bustling and people doing their thing and being active and fucking and doing drugs.
Yeah, that's how they do it. Only way to do it. Fuck, man.
But I don't know. I think you got anything else to say?
That's basically it. We're basically at like our normal quota of.
It's a shorter one, but we just want to talk.
I don't even think I'm gonna shout out any shows coming up unless you have any that off the top of your head. I usually get it off my phone. But
I don't fucking
just
know.
first and third Thursdays of every month, I do Finnegan's open mic. We just started that up. August 4th is our first one back.
Oh, fucking go to hell. I'm going to shout out some shows. I got shit to
I'm trying to
plug.
think of stuff off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Okay, the Boast Battle. I know that one, but I think it's the 6th.
That is, yes. I'm also on the Bose Battle.
Yeah, I'm versing Gabriel Alexander. It's supposed to be...
Where is it at?
It's at Just Kicking It.
Just Kicking It?
Yeah.
Okay, Just Kicking It's a fun venue. That
In
might be a good...
Roseville.
That might be a good show, actually.
That's run by Ian. Ian's great.
Messingale from NA Rock.
We need to have him on.
We will try to have him on pretty soon. No, that's actually a very good venue. I'm versing Graciela Hamilton. I'm going to have a whole bunch of good shit to say about her.
Yeah, dude. Gabe's going to slaughter me.
All right. Don't say that.
No, you're supposed to...
Oh, right.
Idiot.
Compliment. Okay.
Yeah.
People, I'll announce it right here. I got a new room. New room in Stockton.
Oh, shit.
That's
I'm
right.
also going to be on it.
What?
I'm going to be on it.
You're going to be on it too? Okay, so August 10th, it's at Ibiza in Stockton, California. I think it's going to be at 7 o'clock, $10 door fee. So if you want to get in, you got to throw in a little bit of money. But who gives a fuck, because it's a stellar lineup with Connor Martin headlining. Morgan Anderson's going to be featuring. Jordan Quattlebaum's going to be on there. Ryan Holloway, Emmanuel Martin, and there our boy, the new guy, who doesn't give a fuck about anything, Patrick Ely. That's an all-star show, and I'm going to be hosting it. Get the fuck over there on fucking August 10th.
Also, August 2nd, I'm going to be at Laughs Unlimited Pro Am, and then August 25th, another Co's show, baby, and Marc's going to be on that one. So
Hey, and then also this one, we got to sell tickets to this one, Lodi Comedy at the Lodi Hill House.
Hell yeah, I can't wait for that one. I'm excited to see.
It's an old house built in 1901. It's in Lodi, California. It's going to be a comedy experience like no other. Me and Nick Michelson are putting it together. We're going to be on there. And the lineup's going to be Josh Means, Robert Barry, Mark Snipes, and Molly McGee.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be... You don't know what the fuck you're going to expect tonight. That's it. Follow me at Madman Maple on all the social media shit. And leave me alone.
Follow Jordan Q-Bomb and everything. Stay tuned. If you guys can, please check out my YouTube channel if you haven't. Jordan Quattlebaum. It's in the description of every episode. Hopefully, I'll have. There was a guy that was filming. He said he was going to send me the footage. Hopefully, I'll have that roast battle on YouTube soon.
Big night for Mr. Quattlebaum.
Yes, it was.
I'm proud of my boy.
Thank you, man.
The family's proud of you, and guess what? We're all surprised.
You make me feel kind of bad when you say that a little bit.
I don't know. We were expecting you to do well, but you crushed it and you knocked it out of the ballpark.
Honestly, to be completely honest, I was expecting, because Jamar's such a beast. I knew I would be able to hold my ground. I wasn't expecting him to, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, oh, he's going to beat me. Like, I was like, he's going to beat me, but I knew I was going to be able to.
You wanted to be a good battle, is what you said.
That's what I said. Yeah, that was my whole thing, is like, I was like, I'm obviously going to try and win. That's my whole thing,
Did you
right?
expect that kind of atmosphere?
Yeah, I watch the shows all the time.
I miss the shows. I'm sorry, people.
Shows are even crazier because they have fucking Thunderdome. It was like they would have it in like a Thunderdome arena.
Okay.
I'll probably show you an episode.
Yeah,
probably.
fuck it. We'll watch it a little bit.
Literally, it's they they go on tour across the country and shit, and then they have people. That's kind of what they're doing now. Like, you know how they we're called Roast Battle. There's like Roast Battle Bay Area, Roast Battle Los Angeles. Have you heard of those?
Yes.
So like, yeah, they would do kind of that, and then they have people in tournaments. So it'd be like, all right, me versus you.
Yeah.
And Molly versus Colin, right? And let's say I beat you and Colin beats Molly. Then it's like, all right, now me and Colin have to verse, and you move your way up. It's like a tournament, and it's pretty dope.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
Well,
it's sponsored by Roast Battle. Literally, I'm just so happy. Love everybody. This would literally saved me. I would.
You were gonna kill yourself again?
No, I'm just saying. Like, it's I know this is cheesy to end it on, but it's very surreal to do, like, growing up as a kid. I'm gonna go there. Fuck it. When I was growing up, my dad literally was one of the biggest people to be like, comedy, you know, da da da.
Yeah.
And I always fantasize about performing in the Comedy Store since I was a fucking kid.
Sure.
And I got to do it tonight.
Yeah.
So that's like, you know, Jim Carrey, everybody, like, when I was a kid, I was like, I'm gonna do that. But then
They have the list of names written all over the fucking place.
yeah.
For some reason, Roddy Piper's name's on the side of it, which doesn't make any sense to me.
Hey. But anyways, I'm just so grateful. And I need to quit being a bitch and being suicidal all the time. Like,
Yeah, it's really gay. You need to stop that shit, you know?
yeah, no. It's down the river, not across the street.
I don't... He did an act out of cutting himself right now.
Oh, no. Dark humor. Anyways, we love you guys. And we're going to try our best to stay on top of the podcast. We're so sorry.
Hear us out. We've been busy. Fucking July was nuts when
Hectic, bro.
We're on...
And September 10th, September 10th, me and fucking Marc are going to Reno.
Yes. So
we're all over the fucking place.
We've been hectic. We've been on some shows. By the way, shout out... I just want to get this out of the way. This is inside ballpark stuff. Shout out to Tony Gonzalez and Steve Eddy for putting together the show at Luna's Cafe. That was one of my favorite shows.
Dude, that was so much fun.
That was one of my favorite shows I've been a part of the whole entire year. That show was fire for 2 straight hours.
Yeah.
That was a show we did last week. But look, sorry guys, we've been busy with stuff, so...
Me and Marc have a plan, hopefully in the next week or two, to try and backlog episodes so we can try it.
If not, pretend you're listening to more podcasts with us on it.
Sure. I mean, yeah, we're gonna figure it out. Like, we're gonna get it going. Just understand, at least we're still going, we're still alive, and be happy that this is the dream, right? And then we're doing the dream. That's all I gotta say.
I had a dream. That's what I said one day. I had a dream. Nobody else ever said that before.
The tapping of the pen. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching or listening. I mean, technically just listening because this is just gonna be on audio.
Hey, also buy my shirts.
Yes, buy the Continued Success merch. I'm actually going to be wearing one tomorrow at the mics in LA. Buy Q-Bomb merch and buy Maple-Baum merch. New designs coming soon. I'm going to try to work on some new Maple-Baum merch too. Cool. Anyways, love you guys. Anything else?
Anyway, on that note, good night.